welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Riffleistic Plays Building St. Vista on CitiesSkylines. So, welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to expand the city out some into an area that I'm going to call Hawthorne. So, Hawthorne's going to be comprised of several districts. The section that we're kind of working on right now is going to be Hawthorne Farms, and this is going to be a little farming area for like exotic fruits and flowers, and we're gonna kind of build it on like a little terrace kind of thing on the side of the mountain. I'm not really sure how realistic it is. I know they do this a lot in Asia. I've seen it in Korea with the rice paddy fields and whatnot, and so I was like, well, you know, if you could do it for rice, you could probably do it for other produce as well. So I'm just laying out the road work here for this, and then later on at the base of the mountain of the terraces, we're gonna also have like a little farmers market where, you know, the farmers can, you know, sell their goods and whatnot. Right here, you know, we're just doing some really sparse zoning, and then I'm, you know, definitely making use of the prop line tool to lay out some farming fences and whatnot, just trying to like build out fields, and I do like little access roads to you know, the areas that I have zoned. It'll kind of give the impression that, you know, they're like little driveways and whatnot for each of the farming, not houses, but buildings, I guess you could say. But yeah, I had a little bit of a time trying to find, you know, the right assets for this farm. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. These flowers are very vibrant, and I typically wouldn't have used them, except like my thought process was that, you know, they're, you know, we can produce some, you know, really exotic, beautiful flowers on this tropical island. So that's why I kind of threw them in there. I know it's like really like right there in your face, but I don't know, I think it works out. I really like those tomato plants, but as you see, when you zoom out far, they just disappear. The LOD is just not what it needs to be, and they do have, there's a mod, the LOD toggler, I think it is, and it's just a GPU destroyer. So I opted not to use that one because I'm already having a hard enough time recording anyway. So yeah, that's the main bulk of the Hawthorne Farms wrapping up. So right here, we're going to go ahead and get started on the suburbs of Hawthorne, and the zoning is just called Hawthorne. But yeah, it's just going to be pretty much low density residential zoning, and then we'll have some low and a little itty bitty tiny bit of high density commercial along the highways here. And I kind of do like a little terrace kind of deal with the neighborhoods here as well, like I did over in Hawthorne Farms. It just kind of gives a nice little tiered look to the neighborhoods when it's all said and done. Here we're just adding in a little more, some more access ways to get on and off the highway. But this little area is kind of going to be like the, I guess, Hawthorne town center area, and you'll see we'll put some a little bit of commercial, some schools, and some parks in that little area. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I really like the way that this turned out. But one thing I did want to mention to you guys is, I guess, kind of a little bit of an apology. It's been quite a few weeks since I posted my last CitiesSkylines video, and I just want to say I'm sorry for that. Like I've said in the past, you know, this is just a hobby for me. I just kind of like want to document this city growing, and me building out this city, and just like a long extended project. And I have just been really busy with work, and I have a project going on with work that's just been eating up a lot of my time, and the little bit of time that I have left, you know, at the end of the day, kind of just want to hang out with the fam, the wife and kids. And so I have been. So I do apologize that the videos have been a little sparse, but nah, it is what it is. Hopefully things will start to wrap up with this project a little bit, and I'll be able to get some more videos out. And also with this video, it's just a lot of expanding. We're not doing anything like a specific project. I mean, the Hawthorne Farms is kind of specific, but I didn't really think that it warranted its own episode, and I kind of want to, you know, get this this series kind of wrapped up. Like, I have a few episodes planned, and then I think we'll be about done. So one thing that we need to get done is we need to build an amusement park, and this amusement park is going to be called Triffland. And I've been collecting assets and, you know, kind of playing around where I want this thing to be, and yeah, and I think we may do that next episode, I'm thinking. Another thing that we may do in the next episode, or maybe its own episode, is build a racetrack. I saw this on Reddit where some dude built this racetrack, and it looked awesome. And he did it with highways, and, you know, there's some very specific assets for building a racetrack, and it really inspired me. And I just kind of want to, you know, see what I can do. So maybe on one of the outlying islands that we have around the main St. Vista Island, we could build a racetrack on, and I think that would be really cool. Another thing that I want to wrap up is obviously we need to build St. Vista International Airport, and I do kind of have him planned out a little bit. And then I don't know if this will be like an episode, but it's kind of a goal as far as population, is I want to expand enough where we reach 100k. I don't think that I'll be able to get above that. I'm sitting around 72 to 75k right now, but I would like to see us hit that 100k mark. We're just kind of starting to run out of space to build, and the little bits of space that I have left, I kind of already have that space allocated for other things. So back to the episode. Right there you can see that we are building the little farmers market that I was talking about earlier when we were doing the Hawthorne Farms, and it's nothing really special. I found a farmers market park in the Steam Workshop, the wonderful Steam Workshop. Again, like I say every episode, mad props to all the modders and asset creators. Thanks so much for making this game awesome. But I also made my own little custom extension to the farmers market, and I think that turned out nice. So in this area, we're kind of expanding out another light residential area for Hawthorne, and that's South Hawthorne. And it's just some residential. There's a little bit more density here. I have a little bit of high density. And then there's also like this cool little park that has like this nice little, like, you know, good area to go, you know, just chill out, take the scenery, because you'll see like there's, you know, it's Hawthorne Bay, and there's some nice beaches and whatnot over on the coast, and, you know, just kind of looks cool and have a nice little place to go, you know, hike and whatnot, and go see nature, and, you know, get out of the house and whatnot. You know, just kind of cool. Just kind of cool. So yeah, here we go, building that out. Alright, so in this area we are going to do like the I guess the city center of Hawthorne, and you know, this is where Hawthorne Stadium, the match DLC stadium, is going to live. And I built like this really cool little like parking lot around the stadium, and it's not your typical, you know, 4x4 grid. It has a couple cool little angles on it, and you'll see. I really like it. I think it turned out well. This area is going to also have a lot of commercial and high density commercial. We also have a lot of hotels by the beach. We have a nice little like leisure section with you know, comedy clubs and nice restaurants and, you know, all that stuff. And there's big giant hotels around the area. You know, it's your typical, you know, downtown area where, you know, lots of fun things to do. And yeah, I think it turned out really cool. I really don't have too much more to say on it, because it's just general expanding and trying to find out what looks nice where. So I'm just gonna hush it for a little bit, and I'll come back to you guys when I have something worthwhile to say. Alright. So there you go. We finished up Hawthorne Stadium in the downtown area. We also finished up the rest of the suburbs of Hawthorne, and just look at it, man. I'm really happy with it. I think it turned out really cool. I mean, I think it's a really impressive skyline. I just really like the way it works. The area seems balanced. You know, it's not just all skyscrapers. I don't know, it just has a good flow, a good vibe to it with the suburbs rolling in, and then, you know, you can see the farms and everything. I don't know, man. I just really like it. I really do. I'm just, you know, ecstatic with the way that this thing turned out. But with that said, guys, you see the cinematics rolling on, so you know it must be the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got some inspiration from this episode, and if you did, throwing me a like would be greatly appreciated. You know, it just gives me some feel goods, but it also lets YouTubes and others know that you know, that this is a legit video, and it's, you know, pretty good, and helps me just get out there as far as this series goes. But yeah, also, if you guys are new to the channel and this is the first time you've seen me, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, guys. I plan on finishing this city out. You know, we only have so many more episodes to go, but if you guys want to see it through, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna say you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next exciting episode.